Here in the South, we have a real thing for sweet tea. Now, sweet tea is not just iced tea with sugar in it. That's just iced tea with sugar in it. Sweet tea is actually brewed sweet. Now, I know up north, and I was raised in Chicago, grew up there, and I know that this is pretty common all across the north. You'll notice on their restaurant menus, they will serve iced tea in season, like there's a season for iced tea. No, iced tea is an all year round thing. I mean, it's really popular now. Look at this. You can go to most any store and find sweet brewed tea on all kinds of grocery shelves and convenience stores. It's a thing. It's a lot cheaper if you brew it at home, but you gotta know how to do it right. Because like I say, it's not just adding sugar to iced tea. There's another trick to it. I'm gonna show you how to make it in your coffee maker. It's not that hard. First thing you need to do, clean out your coffee maker to make sure that you don't have any of the old coffee grounds in there because you don't want that coffee taste going into your tea. We're gonna make up a gallon of it. I'm gonna start out by adding 12 cups. In other words, a full coffee pitcher full. But a gallon is 16 cups, so I've got another pitcher full of water, with 4 cups in it, ready to go. I'm gonna be adding 4 tea bags into the pot. Now I've got a regular coffee filter in there, just like normal. And you've got another filter on the bag, but it doesn't matter. In fact, I want to slow down the process here a little bit with the water so that it actually has a little time to steep before it starts flowing out into the coffee pot. Sweet tea, it's really sweet. This is gonna freak a lot of people out. Sweet tea calls for between 1.5 cups and 2 cups of sugar. So I'm just gonna add that to the pot here. Get that nice and level, put that in there. I'm gonna get this started brewing as I continue to talk. But I'm gonna let that process go here. The water's gonna heat up, it's gonna come in, it's gonna mix with the sugar. And at that point, I'm gonna pull it off. We're gonna be mixing it up just a little bit, but really the hot water hitting the sugar is gonna pretty much dissolve on its own. Now, if you can, consider sweet tea a staple, as the people here in the South do, you might even consider getting yourself a separate coffee maker just for making your sweet tea. They're not that expensive. You don't need anything fancy. It's not like you're making a latte or something, or an espresso. You just need the most basic of machines. You don't need a brand name. You can get some brand names that are pretty inexpensive, like a Black & Decker, a Procter Silex, a Mr. Coffee. But there's also some off brands that you'll find at various value-oriented stores, your private label brands. Something that you can probably pick up for between $15 to $30. They're not gonna be terribly expensive if you really love sweet tea and decide that you want to have one devoted just for that, so you don't have to keep cleaning out the coffee grounds from your coffee maker, or so that you can offer both coffee and sweet tea to your guest. Okay, that's pretty darn close for the first pot. So let me go ahead and pull that off here. I'm just gonna take a whisk. I'm gonna make sure that sugar is fully dissolved in that water. And boy, it doesn't take any time at all for that to dissolve in there. Now, I know I'm gonna catch a lot of flack for doing this. I'm gonna be pouring it into a plastic pitcher, and I know about the microplastics and the forever chemicals, but I don't happen to have a glass pitcher that's a gallon. I know that a glass pitcher would be so much better. This will not hold a gallon. So I am risking my life for you, my YouTube audience, because I care and love you guys just that much. So I'm gonna be pouring that in here, making a mess at the same time. Gonna pour the other 4 cups in here. Now you notice I'm not having to change out the bags. I'm leaving the tea bags in there just as they are. There's a little bit of sugar left in this. So when that's done, I'm probably gonna just pour it in here, swish it around a little bit, and stick it in the pot, in the the big plastic container, the one I'm risking my life here for you, because I love you. But in the meantime, let me just say, if you're enjoying the video, please consider giving me a like down below. It really helps the channel. Also, leaving comments helps the channel. And I love my subscribers. They are the best in the world. So if you'd consider giving me a subscription, that'd be awesome too. But I'm really loving those comments, and keep those coming. Before I let any more time get away, let me also state I'm in the process of putting together a giveaway for the channel. Now, I've got several small appliances that we're going to be giving away, and not all at once, but YouTube has very particular rules, laws governing any giveaways that happen on a channel. States also have particular rules for doing giveaways, and I want to make sure that we're meeting our obligations to the letter, because I don't want to screw up on something like this. So be looking for something coming up in the next video or two, in other words, next week or two, when I try to put together something where we're going to have a little bit of a giveaway. And I think you're going to like the things that we're going to be giving away. I know at least one of them is going to be a hot air fryer and a couple more items to boot. So keep that in mind, keep watching the channel, and I love y'all. Okay, I think that's about it. Now, if you do not have 2 pots, this is very important. You'll notice there was a lot of sugar left over in this pot. I'm going to go ahead and pour this in while we're talking. But you do not want to just put more water into that with the sugar and dump it in the back, because that sugar, it will screw up your heat elements in your coffee maker. So you want to make sure you clean that pot really well if you're going to fill that back up and put it back into the coffee maker. Looking good. Many of y'all may know that I've been doing the carnivore diet. I know I don't look like I need it, but some of my viewers seem to feel that I do. However, I have lost about 40 pounds, so I'm pretty proud of that. So I'm going to be tasting this, but the bulk of this is not for me. I'm just tasting it for the show because I love y'all, and I'm risking my own health here for you. So we're going to try this out. See how this compares to some of those other brands that you can just buy off the shelf. That is so much better. This stuff is awesome, y'all. This is awesome. If you want it sweeter, go with the 2 cups. If you don't want it quite as sweet, drop it down to 1 cup. This is going to come out a whole lot cheaper, a whole lot better, more customized to the way you like it by doing it at home. Tea is cheap, y'all. Sugar's pretty cheap. Now, one more thing. I mentioned I'm doing the carnivore diet. I did try to do this with a sugar substitute. I used allulose, thinking that that is like the perfect sugar substitute, 0 calories. It does not spike your glucose, it does not spike your insulin, and in fact, allulose, when you consume it while eating something else that has sugar in it, like pasta or potatoes or whatever, it actually kind of dulls the effect of the insulin spike in that item. I mean, this stuff is awesome. So why didn't I use that instead of the sugar in this? I'm a little embarrassed to tell you that I did. And what I discovered was if you use that much and you drink quite a bit of it, probably especially on an empty stomach, it'll kind of give you all kinds of discomfort in your gut, shall we say. And I did lose weight that next day, quite a bit of weight, but not necessarily the way I wanted to lose it. So this works great for sugar. You might want to water it down some if you try it with an artificial sweetener. Just giving you fair warning here. I'm not a doctor or scientist, but based on my experiences, yeah, I would kind of water it down some. So with that said, I hope you're enjoying the show. Please consider that subscription and the like and the comments, and I will catch y'all the next time. Bye-bye.